Welcome. I am feeling Miami vibes all on this video today. Join me as I make a pit stop in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Florida, and then over to Miami, Florida. So I like Cuban food and I love Cuban music. I love doing the salsa. I love Latin dancing. So just watch me as I try to get some dance lessons, maybe a little fumble on myself. But all the while, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm doing pretty well? What about you? Do you like Latin dancing? I don't know about you, but I need to head over for a cocktail. That blackberry margarita sure sounds nice. I love me a margarita, and anything with blackberry in it, I'm down for it. And this guy right here chauffeured his guests to a wedding from 3 states away. Wow, nice car. I slipped away to the mall, Adventura Mall. And this was a high-priced mall, the kind Rick Ross probably would go into and buy his jewelry. I mean, every jewelry store had a security guard on standby. Very interesting outdoor area, though. Very interesting. I took a moment to sit down and just enjoy it, observe everything, take it all in. It was a long day for me. I started out early in the morning. This was my first day there. And then I went home and retired. On my second day, I woke up. I headed to the beach. I went to something called Dania Beach in Fort Lauderdale. The weather was perfect. Every day it looked like it was going to rain. Now it is July. It's hurricane season and it's a rainy season for Florida. It had a lot of thundering, but no rain. So I got to enjoy the beach. And then I got on the bus. I traveled like some of the working class there, the locals. I wanted to experience the bus routes. I went to Miami from the bus. I went through Fort Lauderdale to see all that I needed to see from the bus. I also took some trains as well. But overall, my mode of transportation was the bus. Next stop, Miami. I'm at Bayside Mall, and we'll take a walk through there. High-rise condos and more shopping. More expensive shopping, more expensive dining. A very beautiful area right there on the ocean. Lots of little novelty stores inside of the mall. They even had their own boardwalk, like you do in California. Had Ice Cube, Kevin Hart, different people as you walk up into the mall. And on a Thursday, as you can see, this is a very busy place, very crowded. I was able to walk through it though. No bumping around. It's just busy. It's filled. People are enjoying their shopping, enjoying their Thursday, enjoying their dining. And then I had stopped by the gelato shop. And did you see that big shoe, that big sandal? my goodness. Look at all of this. Whew, heaven on earth. Look at all those flavors right there. I'm just counting. I'm thinking on each side of that window there. It's probably 30 flavors on each side? I'm trying to count as I'm looking with you. So total about 60 flavors of gelato. Heaven on earth, please. And as we continue walking the further and further back, it is just more entertainment, music, people outside playing different instruments outside of the restaurants, more and more dining, boats and yachts. The further we get back toward the water, you just see people just dining on the yachts, people taking different cruises for tours and different things like that. Oh, this looks like a very fun place. Looks like it would have a good nightlife for someone. Looks like you have great date nights, nice dinners, nice parties, all of that. I'm just enjoying the view. Look at that. Everyone seems so happy. I wish I brought some friends with me. I really do. I came on this trip solo, just for a quick getaway. But this looks like a lively place that you would bring all of your friends just to have fun and party. I see that big old Ferris wheel back there. I'm trying to make my way to see what that looks like on that end. I remember there was it a tiki bar that was floating through the ocean? We'll see that in a minute. We're passing the Hard Rock Cafe as we make our way down further the end of the strip. I see you, Ferris wheel. I see you. I've gotten plenty of exercise on this trip. And I also got a suntan. Did I tell you? No. I'll have to show you my face. I have a really nice suntan from this trip. 95 degrees every day and just basking in the sun and all the walking and all the catching the buses and trains that I did. Yes, I am tanned. Looks like we've made our way. We are at the end of the strip. Beautiful. That ocean is always amazing to me. And there's that tiki bar. Some girls on there were barefoot and having a big party. But I'm about to get on the free train. You can see all of downtown Miami by getting on this train. Their trains and trolleys are free. So if you're there and going to visit, please take use of it.
Hold on. The train is approaching the 11th Street station.
To see where you may want to stop. It also goes through the little government buildings there. So people that work there, that work for the government, they're on and off to get where they have to go. So very, very convenient. This was very useful for me because when I go into a city, I like to see downtown because I want to get a feel what the vibe is and I want to see if it has any culture. In Miami, you definitely would think it has a lot of culture. You would think it has a lot of different music, different kinds of events maybe being held on the street. I didn't know what I was going to discover, but I set foot and walked to see what I could discover. I went to Little Havana. They say most people go to Miami for South Beach, but they said the heartbeat of Miami is Little Havana that nobody even talks about. But right now we're walking through South Beach, so we're on the strip, and they had all kinds of different people playing music, different singers, different people of different backgrounds at almost every stop. And each stop, I'll say, is probably about a block long. So either at the end of the block or somewhere in between, toward the end of the block, there was a different person singing or a musician, different things like that. They also had a lot of shops. So it's more shopping on the strips, more restaurants, and dining to do while on the strip. I enjoyed myself. South Beach was very colorful, musical, very fascinating place. I really, really enjoyed walking and looking at the little fancy stores and looking at the people laughing. I'm doing more people watching. Besides people being musicians and singers, there were other creative artists there also. You had people standing there dressed as Spider-Man and Iron Man and different things with a tip jar where they were just standing there still. Some of the people just looked like statues, but it turned out to be real people. And so they were just earning their way by doing their crafts. They had their own gifts of being still and dressing the part for whatever character that they were. So very neat, very interesting place. This lady right here, the voice she had on her. Yes, I had to tip her. She was so gracious about it. But I stopped, I listened, I walked away, and I came back to listen some more. I found myself a seat somewhere out there, and I just danced, danced, danced in my mind with her. So adorable. Yes, she is.
I search to find the love within. Hey, I came back to let you.
Oh, here is that character I told you about. Another one, at least, anyways, because we passed one or two on our walk down. But he earned his tip as well. And this was a gift store. They had some very unique gifts. As you can see in the window, how they put things together for a gift basket or a gift bag. Interesting. And lastly, my beach experience. My relaxation my last day on the beach before heading home. Someone brought me some flowers while I was at South Beach, and I used those flowers for my beach experience. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you thought about it. And until next time, goodbye.